Hello, I hope you're doing well today. So today for my audience, I have my dad, my sister, and then my mom, and last but not least, my nana. And I'll let them take a seat real quick. All right, so today I'm going to be telling you guys about some interesting events and facts from January of 2002, which is the month and year I was born. And we all know that the early 2000s were a little bit of a chaotic time for the US, so I have a lot of good events. Starting off with January 1st, which was New Year's of 2002. The first event I have is that the Open Skies Mutual Surveillance Treaty officially came into force. It was originally signed in 1992, and it basically allows territories that are involved with the treaty to do unarmed observation flights with other territories that are also involved with the treaty. This just helps to keep a mutual understanding and a level of trust between all of the territories. And all of these observation flights are obligated to be using the unarmed observation aircraft that they have authorized, so they're easily identified and they have to be unarmed. Another interesting event from January 1st of 2002 is that Taiwan officially joined the World Trade Organization, becoming its 144th member. A few days later, on January 4th, which is actually my birthday, and it was also the first Friday of the month, the year actually, but some fun facts are that the #1 song in the United States was How You Remind Me by Nickelback, which seems very fitting because it does happen to be one of my all-time favorite songs. Another fun fact is that the #1 movie in the United States was Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, and that movie actually ended up bringing in over $897 million. A couple other movies that came out during this month are Snow Dogs and Medea's Family Reunion. On a little bit of a less happy note, Michael Jordan and his wife actually officially filed for divorce on my birthday. And then just another fun fact about the year is that the most popular boy's name was Jacob, which is what my parents were planning on naming me if I was a boy, and the most popular girl's name was Emily. The next day, on January 5th, some unfortunate events took place. There was a boy named Charles Bishop who was taking flight lessons when he took one of the small aircrafts without anyone knowing and flew it into the 28th floor of the Bank of America building in Tampa, Florida. At first, they thought that this might be a terrorist attack, but they later found a suicide note in the aircraft saying that he was not a part of Al-Qaeda and that he was just acting on behalf of them. He was the only person that died in this event, but he was only 15 years old, still a child and not even graduated from high school yet. On a little bit happier of a note, on January 9th, Michael Jackson received the Artist of the Century Award by Billboard, and this was at the 28th Annual American Music Awards. And this was actually his 22nd award that he ever received. Another thing about January 9th is that it is actually my Nana and Papa's anniversary as well. About a week later, some more unfortunate events took place. On January 17th, Mount Nyiragongo, which I really hope I'm pronouncing correctly, in the Democratic Republic of Congo, suddenly erupted at 9:30 in the morning without much warning. This was caused by a sudden episode of rift opening, and there were about 147 reported deaths, but there were hundreds of thousands of people that were left displaced with nowhere to go. Another little bit of a sad event. I know a lot of people heard about this one. It was all over the news when it first happened, and it was a very popular story. But on January 23rd of 2002, a reporter named Daniel Pearl was kidnapped in Pakistan. He was the Wall Street Journal's South Africa bureau chief, And about a week later, after he was kidnapped on February 1st of 2002, he was beheaded by his captors. On top of being beheaded, his captors also recorded it and sent it to the US government and posted it online for everyone to see. On top of all of this, in January of 2021, Pakistan's Supreme Court ordered the release of the man who kidnapped and murdered Daniel Pearl, which I believe is extremely unjustified. But those are some of the events and facts that I found entertaining or interesting about January 2002, and I hope you all found my video very fun to watch.